Guys, the sky is like so pretty right now. You can't see it, but trust me, it's like really pretty. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing like, me and you are just gonna have a talk together because honestly, like, I feel as if y'all are kind of like my children. Like, we aren't friends, you're my child. Like, for real, I just adopted you. Whoever sees this, even if you aren't subscribed, which, by the way, 60% of the people who view my content are not subscribed, which is just, it's heinous of you guys to do that to me. It's so rude. But even if you aren't subscribed, I just adopted you, so oops. Y'all are some snakes. Some snakes in this house. Because, tell me why. I was going to go grab a screenshot of the proof of only a few of y'all are subscribed. My statistics updated. Only 15.3% of you guys are subscribed. 84.7% of you guys are not subscribed to me and y'all view my videos. Like, look at that. Y'all are some snakes. Subscribe or you're not a real one, you're a snake. Anyways, I posted a poll on my Instagram and it was just asking y'all to answer questions, or ask questions, not answer them. And yeah, so that gives you a motive to follow my Instagram. It is Ryn Langley. So y'all can have your question in the next time I do this. The reason why I'm doing this is not for you, it is for my own personal gain, because I have planned out this good idea for a, episode of my life, and I've been meaning to film it, but it is like such a stressful thing to film that I'm not even gonna lie, I've been putting it off for like a long time now. I had a 4-day break from school, like 4 days, and I was like, yeah, 4 days is like the perfect amount of time to film this. So I was like all motivated, like, yeah, I'm gonna film this, come on guys, like, y'all can't touch me. I didn't film it. I did not film it. So yeah, what am I going to post Tuesday? So I'm just gonna talk to you guys because I haven't done like a Q&A in a long time. The other time I did a Q&A, the only people who asked questions were my friends, and now I have like actual people. Like, I got a lot of questions, and I was like appalled by people I don't even know were asking me like questions. It was fun. I think it's a good time to answer the first question. Okay, this question is kind of sweet. How are you doing mentally? I have a lot to say about this. How am I doing mentally? To be completely honest, I have been doing kind of good recently. Like, I've had my ups and downs, but I have been like steadily going up. And then yesterday, I was out on the town with my boyfriend, and I was taking Instagram pictures for no specific reason. But I was taking Instagram pictures. I'm actually planning on, posting them today. So after you hear the story and you feel like super bad that this happened to me, you have to follow my Instagram. Anyways, I was taking super cute pictures, and this car drives past me. They honk at me, and they start catcalling me. And you can like see the car in the background, and then I turn back, and I have like such like a sad face. I don't know, that like ruined everything for me. I was so happy and confident, and then that happened and I felt unsafe. We ended up switching to a different spot to take stuff. I'll talk to you guys more about that. I have really bad anxiety. Like, I have like crippling bad anxiety. My mom is planning on talking to a doctor about this because my anxiety is so bad that it's actually like stopping me from doing normal teenage things because I'm scared I'm gonna get kidnapped and murdered. And yeah, it happens a lot. and it's not fun, it's not fresh, and it really doesn't help me in life. I mean, I guess in some ways it helps me because I'm like always prepared. Like if something bad happened, I'd be prepared for it. One way or another, I'd be prepared. It really, being catcalled freaked me out more than it should have, but we all have our things. We all have our things that freak us out a little bit, and that's fine. That was mine. I'm gonna move on to the next question. It is, how are you so aesthetic and organized? I am not aesthetic and organized. Okay, in the past, I tried to like follow an aesthetic, and all of my clothes, all of everything, it was all catered to a specific aesthetic. But now I don't do that because it stressed me out. Like if I had a piece of clothing that it was not in the aesthetic, I would like freak out and be like, oh my gosh, I'm a fake. You know, I don't know why. I really don't. But it would like freak me out, and it was not fun. So considering that, I stopped doing that, and now I just like buy clothes and buy items based off of me staring at it and going, wow, it's cute. But I do take aesthetic pictures for like Instagram and for my channel because I am a content creator, which I hate that term, I'm so sorry, but I'm a content creator, so I kind of have to. And the organization thing, that is called mental illness. That is called, if I'm not organized, I feel as if I'm going to die and something bad is going to happen. Woo! And if I'm not organized, I feel as if everything is falling apart and I'm stressed and everything is difficult and I hate my life. So if you're asking how I'm organized, that's mental illness. I'm not sure what kind of illness it is, but it's mental. It's mental. Since y'all are my children, I'm gonna show you guys the sky because it was pink, like fully pink, like when I first pulled out. Now it's like not pink, but it's still really pretty. Is this aesthetic enough for you? There's spreading foods in the background. Like, this is so aesthetic, guys. I'm not even joking. Like, this is the most aesthetic I've ever been. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna answer one more question before. Yeah. Sierra. Yeah, I'm named Colin. Sierra, my friend, since 4th grade. Why did you request gobble me, swallow me? Is that a command? Is that are you asking me to gobble swallow you? Because if you are, like, anything you want, baby girl, I'll gobble you, swallow you right up. No, I'm just kidding. In our history class, we have to create a rap on like a certain part of history. We get intolerable acts, and we decided to do a remix rap on WAP. So that is the story behind that. I haven't ever done this before, so I genuinely don't know if it's going to work out well. But I'm gonna go through the drive-thru, and when they ask for my order, I'm gonna say mobile order for Ryn, and I'll just hope they understand what I mean. The next question that I'm going to be answering is summer or fall fashion. This is a really complicated question for me for actually like no reason at all. It doesn't need to be complicated, but I love summer fashion because I don't really like putting on too many clothes. For some reason, having like a lot of clothes on, just the texture just does something to me, and I can't handle it that well. But like, there is such a big place in my heart for fall fashion as well as, you know, summer fashion. Like, I can't like not choose both. Like, it's honestly, if I had to choose, I hit the curb. But if I had to choose one right now at this point in my life, I would probably choose summer fashion. It's just a little bit more, it's a little bit different. I have such a big place in my heart for both summer and fall fashion. I've gotten a lot of questions asking how I'm 16 and in college, and talking about the story of how an older guy asked me out that I posted a reel about. I'll put the reel somewhere up there. But okay, I'm 16 in college because of dual enrollment. I think I commented that as like a pinned comment. I put that I'm a dual enrolled student. If you don't understand what that means, because there are so many people commenting under that post telling me that I'm lying about being in college, but I am. I'm actually about to drive to college and go into a college class. I am in college. Yeah, dual enrollment. You can Google it. I am dual enrolled in college and high school. I am still in high school. I'm a junior in high school, but I'm also a freshman in college. If that makes sense. If you don't understand it, don't comment down below. I've gotten about 2,000 comments asking about dual enrollment. Please, just Google it. I don't know why people can't just Google. But story time of how I got asked out by a 32-year-old. I've gotten so many mean comments on that post being like, he didn't know your age, but like it's still strange because it's a beginner course, so it's still weird to me that he was like probably trying to find a younger girl to ask out, because you know it's a beginner course. Most of those people are freshmen, and he talked about on the first day of class about how strange it is being in a class full of Gen Z kids because he's a millennial, and he made like jokes about being a millennial. And all the time in class he talks about how strange it is and his business associates. And I don't even know why he's back in college, but he told us that he's just taking some classes. I don't know why, but he is. And it's weird that chances are if I said I was 18 and I'm not sure if he's 32, he might be 35. It's still weird. And yes, he couldn't have mistaken me for a 25-year-old. I'm sorry. There's so many comments being like, he could have mistaken me for like 25 years old. Maybe with the oh my gosh, my hair. Maybe with the glasses I seem 25, but I haven't ever worn these glasses inside the school building. I did for a few seconds the other day, but I did not wear these in the building. So, and it happened the final time I was at school. So if anything happens in school, I'll tell you guys. But yeah, in class today, I hope he's not like traumatized, or I especially hope he doesn't come up to me and go, so how do you feel about age gap relationships? But that's the story. I did not call him people keep being like, he didn't know you're 16. One, it's a comedy video. It was supposed to be like, people saw it and went, ha, that's weird, but that's funny. I want to say more about this because I've gotten so much hate on this reel for no reason. So, number 2, I never said he was doing anything creepy. I made a comedy video, and in the caption I put that I didn't take it too deep. I said, oh, haha, that's strange, and I told my mom about it, and she said it was weird because I don't look that old. You might say in the comments on that and be like, oh, you look 40. Have you seen a 40-year-old? I look my age, and even if you thought I was 18, still weird, and that's why I posted it, is because it's, you know, it's humorous, but it's weird. I do not know why I've gotten really inappropriate comments on that video. Yeah, taking a break from Instagram. I told him I was a high school student, and he went, oh. He seemed pretty traumatized. Like, basically how it happened is the past few days he's been staring at me, and like, sometimes he'll stop and he'll talk to me, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. But the other day, I was going into my math class. He stopped me, he pulled me aside, and he asked me if I would be interested in going out to coffee because he would like to get to know me more. That is asking me out. There are people being like, maybe he was just trying to be nice to you. He was asking me out, period. And I stared at him and I went, oh, I'm sorry, I'm about to go to my math class, and then after that I have to go back to my high school. And he stared at me and he was like, high school? And I said, yeah, I'm a high school student. And he had a smile and he went, oh, and he just walked the other way. And then after I came out of my math class, I saw him like in the comments area in the building I was in. He was chilling on his computer typing, and he stared up at me, and he like stared down like traumatized. I'm pretty sure he thought I was probably like 20, which isn't that bad, but still, he's like in his mid-30s, so weird. Early to mid-30s, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to move on from that question. I've gotten so much hate for that video. Guys, he could have been okay with that. Like, I don't think people understand. He could have heard my age and went, fine with me, girl. That is weird. That is inappropriate. He didn't know that I am a minor, but that still doesn't matter, that he was probably okay with hunting down a child. Okay, moving on from that question. I'm so done with that question. Okay, next question is, what is your major in college? I do not have a major because I'm a dual enrollment student. So my major under my thing, it just says dual enrollment, but my planned major for when I'm actually in college doing my own thing, it is pre-law. I'm trying to go into law. I'm not sure if I'm planning on being like president or Supreme Court justice, or just attorney. But I'm trying to go into law. I don't know if I've explained this before, but I have such a passion for just court cases. I don't know why. I found this out in my AP Gov class, that I have a passion for government, which is so weird. I never thought I would be like a government girl, but like in that class, I was basically obsessed with the government. I'm gonna put my seat back because I'm like attached to the thing, so I'm in good frame, but it's so strange like being like this, like hovering, so I can grab my drink and everything. Okay, but that's my major and my planned major. Okay. Bullying story. I posted a reel and it was about me getting bullied. I have been bullied a lot in primary school. I got bullied tons. I still don't know why I got bullied, but it was so bad that it might have been a reason to why I have a speech impediment now. So the people who bullied me in primary school, you caused a real mark. You caused some real trauma. Yeah, but freshman and sophomore year, there are groups of girls that my mom says they bullied me out of jealousy, which honestly I believe, because they would bully me and then I would have a friend of mine ask why, and it was a lie. They had created probably a lie about me in their own head to, be like, that's the reason I'm bullying her, so she deserves it. I did not deserve it, and as I said, I have really bad anxiety, so it caused me to completely isolate myself, like full on completely isolate myself, because I was so scared, which is really bad to do somebody that way, to treat them away and have them like basically afraid to speak. Like, that is so disrespectful. Do not bully somebody. If you bully somebody, you are kicked off my channel. It does some real damage to people, and I was quiet. I made no friends. I did, but I didn't really make any friends my sophomore and freshman year because I was scared of being bullied because these girls were bullying me. And I got told it's not really bullying, but it was like pre-K style bullying. It would be like I got put into a class and the only open desk, it was beside these group of people, and they like set all their stuff down on the desk, so I couldn't do anything. I couldn't learn, and I had to beg my mom, crying, and asked her to switch me out of that class, and I got switched out. Good thing. Don't bully anybody. It hurts. It really hurts.
This is so cute.
Thank you.
You got some napkins at all?
Yes, ma'am.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
About to drink good. The next question is, do you Photoshop? The answer is yes. There's this bikini picture of me on Instagram, and in that bikini picture, it is such a cute picture, but while taking that picture, I did not realize that my entire tit, it was out. My boobie flashed everywhere. Look at how cute it is. Even the Starbucks worker said it was cute, and that's how you know it's cute. Starbucks worker who has made 20 million drinks says mine is cute. Compliment. And I don't know why I said thank you. I still don't know why. There was an Instagram picture of me on Instagram, and I'm in a cute bikini. It is like, it was a purple bikini, and it is like heart things on it. It is like my favorite bikini pic of me ever. But the big but here is that I didn't know. See, the triangles on the bikini, they were really small. And yeah, my entire tit, it was out. So I dragged the bikini suit like over the boob and, you know, photoshopped it. And sometimes I like take out things in the background of my pictures that annoy me, because as I said, I'm a perfectionist. I'm a content creator, so it's really important to me that everything is like nice. And at least, I'm sorry, the road is so bumpy. Y'all are like probably like in excruciating pain because of this bump. I have to edit stuff out of pictures, edit my tits so I don't post child. Bleep that out, Ryn. And for my thumbnails, I like edit it. I add like increased, like I blur my skin and my teeth are like super white, because on the thumbnail, like you kind of have to have like completely like clear skin, because it's a person's first impression. Like, I have two more I'm gonna answer. But before I do that, I'm gonna eat my apple baked croissant. Okay, I am a hoe for cake pops, and I've always been a big hoe for cake pops, but for some reason I have been obsessed with this apple baked croissant. Is it embarrassing to make YouTube videos and content? Yes, it is very embarrassing, and that is why I held off on it for a long time. I actually quit because of how embarrassing it was. As you guys know, I've had a channel for since 4th grade, before I even hit double digits, and I stopped posting stuff because I got into, I think it was 7th grade, I started like being very, you know, conscious of the fact that people were watching them and like seeing what I do, and it got me really conscious, and I just stopped posting. I haven't for a while, and I've been planning on restarting my channel for years, centuries even, and it has not worked. Until now, I finally decided that I don't care about people's opinions of me, because people are going to judge me if they want to. People don't judge if they don't want to. If somebody is planning on judging me, they'll judge me for anything. It doesn't matter if I have a stupid channel, they'll judge me. Even if I'm doing absolutely nothing inappropriate or weird, they'll judge me, and that's just a part of life. So I decided that because of that, I deserve to have fun, even if people are judging me. So I decided to start posting again, which is like the best thing I've ever done, is post again. I've had so much fun. I got my first brand deal, and it was so much fun. I haven't ever gotten PR before, but I really hope I get PR, because that would be so much fun. I actually like cried, like wailed, because I was like, oh, my dreams. Like, I wailed, I cried a lot, because I was like, my first brand deal, it was big to me. It was a good experience, basically. Anyways, I'm enjoying my time posting, even if people judge me. It is embarrassing because people comment on it, and people from my school like stream it, and they've told me about it. But there have been times that a person has been like, oh, I watch your videos, and it's sweet, but it's just like so embarrassing sometimes. It is embarrassing posting content, and I have been judged by people. It's good for your mental health to not care. The next question is, how did you meet your boyfriend? Because, you know, everybody's interested in that, obviously. How I met my boyfriend. Him and I have known each other since like pre-K. Him and I grew up together. But how him and I started to date was just I started to pay attention to him more, and we ended up dating, and we like dated at like the perfect time. Like we found each other at the perfect time. You guys know what time it is. It's time for me to elaborate more. Basically how we started to date is I just started to notice him more, how him and I had AP Gov together, and how the room is laid out is hers like here, and then there's here, like that's how they face, and he sat here and I sat here, but like it was like right, like he was staring at me and I was staring this way, and I started to notice him more, and we started to talk more, and we started to be friends, and we started to date at like the perfect time, because I had just got out of a really bad relationship and I was really sad. He had just had a really big death in his family, and he was sad, but he had also just decided that he was going to start taking dating more seriously, because he was kind of a man-ho before him and I started to date. If you're my boyfriend's ex, I'm so sorry. He was sometimes he talks about like the reasons he broke up with other girls, and I'm just like he was heinous, mean, and a man-ho. Anyways, him and I just started to really bond, because him and I had just gone through like bad stuff, so him and I were each other's escape, kind of like trauma bond, I don't know, but and we just ended up working out. I don't know, he's kind of like, it's strange because him and I are so alike, but we're kind of like complete opposites, but we have like the same personality. I have no clue. He's a good guy. We love him. I'm pulling into my parking spot and I have to get to class. It is 7:53, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember to comment anything you want. I'm not forcing you guys to comment, but if you guys enjoyed today's episode, comment down below you enjoyed it, and then follow my Instagram. I don't know. Anyways, I love each and every child of mine. Please subscribe, because a majority of y'all are not subscribed. 60% of y'all are not subscribed. Yeah, I will see you guys in a while, hopefully next week.